Ladies and gentlemen, how about a warm welcome back to Rockefellers for John Prine.
Hello. Woke up this morning, put on my slippers, walked in the kitchen and died. And oh, what a feeling when my soul went through the ceiling. And on up into heaven I did right. When I got there, they didn't say, down to heaven's the way. You slipped upon the floor and it hit your head. And all the angels say, just before you passed away, you were the very last word that you said. Please don't bury me down in the cold, cold ground. Go out to the heaven, cut me up and pass me all around. Throw my brain in a hurricane, the blind can have my eyes, and the deaf can take both of my ears if the little man decides. Get my stomach to Milwaukee if they run out of beer. Put my socks in a cedar box just to get them out of here. Venus de Malo could have my arms. Look out, I got your nose. Sell my heart to the young man and give my love to Rose. But please don't bury me down in the cold, cold ground. Go out to the heaven, cut me up and pass me all around. Throw my brain in a hurricane, the blind can have my eyes, and the deaf can take both of my ears if a little man decides. Give my feet to the footloose, careless, fancy free. Give my knees to the needy, don't put that stuff on me. Hand me down my walking cane, it's a sin to tell a lie. Send my mouth way down south and kiss my ass goodbye. But please don't bury me down in that cold, cold ground. Go out to the heaven, cut me up and pass me all around. Throw my brain in a hurricane, the blind can have my eyes, and the deaf can take both of my ears if the little man decides. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. How you doing? You don't gotta worry, I remember all the titles of them. Hearts in the ice house, come yellow, come valley. Like a long ago Sunday, when I walked through the alley on a cold winter's morning to a church house just to shovel some snow. I heard sirens on a train track, how they could get new. And all the boys been hit by a local commuter just from walking with his back turned to the train that was coming so slow. You can gaze out the window, get mad and get madder, throw your hands in the air, say what does it matter? But it don't do no good to get angry, tell me I know. a heart stain and anger grows weak and grows bitter. You become your own prisoner as you watch yourself sit there wrapped up in a trap of your very own chain of sorrow. Tried to pick so early in the show. I've been brought down to zero, pulled out and put back there. I sat on a park bench, kissed the girl with the black hair, and my head shouted down to my height. You better look out below. It ain't such a long drop, don't stammer, don't stutter. From the diamonds in the sidewalk to the dirty in the gutter, and you carry those bruises to remind you wherever you go. You can gaze out the window, get mad and get madder, throw your hands in the air, say what does it matter? But it don't do no good to get angry, so help me I know. A heart stain and anger grows weak and grows bitter. You become your own prisoner as you watch yourself sit there wrapped up in a trap of your very own chain of sorrow. My heart's in the ice house, come hill or come valley. Like a long ago Sunday, when I walked through the alley on a cool winter's morning to a church house just to shovel some snow. I heard sirens on a train track, how they could get neutered. An altar boy's been hit by a local commuter just from walking with his back turned to the train that was coming so slow. You can gaze out the window, get mad and get madder, throw your hands in the air, say what does it matter? But it don't do no good to get angry, so help me I know. For a heart stain and anger grows weak and grows bitter. You'll become your own prisoner as you watch yourself sit there wrapped up in a trap of your very own chain of sorrow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Mr. Soundman, send me some sound. Could you turn up the guitar and my voice? I'd like to hear it tonight. God, first time in I don't know how many shows I could see people's faces. They all got 2 eyes, noses, and everything. The last time I saw her, she was standing in the rain with her overcoat under her arm, leaning on a horsehead cane. She said, Carl, take all the money. She called everybody Carl. My spirit's broke, my mind's a joke, getting up's real hard. Don't you know her? When you see her, she grew up in your backyard. Come back to us, Barbara Lewis. Hare Krishna, Beauregard. in the airports, buying Quaaludes on the phone. Hey, you talk about your paper route. She's a shut-in without a home. Well, God, save her, please. She's nailed her knees to some drugstore parking lot. Hey, Mr. Brown, turn the volume down. I believe this evening's shot. Don't you know her? When you see her, she grew up in your backyard. Come back to us, Barbara Lewis. Hare Krishna, Beauregard. Can't you picture next Thursday? Can you picture that all? In a hotel, Boulderado, at the dark end of the hall. I gotta shake myself and wonder why she even bothers me. For if our heartaches were a commercial, we'd all be on TV. Don't you know her? When you see her, she grew up in your backyard. Come back to us, Barbara Lewis. Hare Krishna, Beauregard. Come back to us, Barbara Lewis. Hare Krishna, Beauregard. Come on back home, Barbara. Put seeds in drinks these days. Sorry, I didn't know you was up there. How you doing? This is a song I wrote with a fellow named Donnie Fritz. Donnie has been playing keyboards with Chris Christopherson for about 14 years. And there's several people like Donnie from Alabama. They don't talk a whole lot, and Donnie, they call him the lean man from Alabama. Donnie stands like this all the time. And you can talk to him for about a half an hour. And you go, you know what I mean, Donnie? And he'll go, mm-hmm. So a couple of years back, we were both kind of in a fix. Donnie had made a couple of big movies with Chris and got a big paycheck from him. So and then he went on the road with Chris for a while, and Donnie's wife figured she was going to build their dream house. And she did. And when Donnie got home, there was this big old house with the doorknob was this fucking big, you know. You open it up and you walk in and there's a foyer with a men and ladies restroom and a waterfall coming down. Well, Donnie's the kind of guy that gets self-conscious around linoleum, you know. So whenever I go over to see him, he'd spend half the night apologizing about his place, and then we'd hang out in the garage, you know. One thing led to another, and he figured he ought to get rid of the house. And there wasn't anybody buying houses that year, and I was going through a divorce, and there wasn't anybody buying those either. So we figured that was a real good time to write a country song. So we decided that the following Monday morning at 10 o'clock, we were going to get together and write a country song. And in Nashville, you got to do things business-like, you know. I had to go to New Orleans over the weekend, so I said, Donnie, I'll come back with some idea or a title or something. And I was reading the National Enquirer on the airplane. Well, it's about as heavy as thing you want to read on an airplane, you know. And they had this picture of this little baby girl about 4 or 5 years old. And she had trouble untying her necktie. No, she had this unusual disease. She had the body of a 90-year-old woman. And the caption above the photograph was, the oldest baby in the world. I like that. So I told Donnie, I
I said, look at this thing, man. I ripped it out of the paper. I said, the oldest baby in the world. I said, we know a whole mess of old babies. So let's write a song about him. Let's see if this sugarless gum will stick to the microphone. I'd say this song is about 3 minutes and 40 seconds.
She got the mind of a child and a body peeking over the hill. Well, she would if she could, and she should, but nobody will. With her nails painted red and her hair so unnaturally curled. Well, I think that she may be the oldest baby in the world. She's tasted the nightlife, but left her with nothing but hunger. And all the available men seem to think that they want something younger. But youth is a costume, and the beauty within lies unfurled. And I think that she may be the oldest baby in the world. Fast horses win races, roll flushes beat aces, and everyone's playing to keep. So let's turn out the lights and rock that old baby to sleep. She loves the sound of the rain, but you know she's still afraid of the thunder. She keeps her head full of hope, and her heart is so full of wonder. She may look like a woman, but she's still some daddy's little girl. And I think that she may be the oldest baby in the world. Yes, I think that she may be the oldest baby in the world. I'm trying to get this to George Jones. Thank you. You got a different hairdo every time I see you. That's a book, Susan. Only the good ones, huh? Okay, Uncle Harry. I've been thinking lately about the people I meet, the car wash on the corner and the hole in the street, the way my ankles hurt with shoes on my feet. I'm wondering if I'm gonna see tomorrow. Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us, we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. Then we'll whistle and go fishing in the river. I was in the army, but I never dug a trench. Used to bust my knuckles on a monkey wrench. I go to town and drink, give the girls a pinch. I don't think they ever even notice me. Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us, we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. Then we'll whistle and go fishing in the river. We'll fish and whistle, whistle and fish. Eat everything that they put on your dish. And when we get through, we'll make a big wish that we never have to do this again. Again. Oh, my very first job, I said thank you and please. They made me scrub a parking lot down on my knees. Then I got fired for being scared of bees. They only give me 50 cents an hour. Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us, we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. Then we'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. Let's go fishing, Opie. Fishing a whistle and fish. Eat everything that they put on your dish. When we get through, we'll make a big wish that we never have to do this again. Again. Oh, Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us, we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. Then we'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. Whistle and go fishing in heaven. Whistle and go fishing in heaven. Fishing and whistling. Thank you. You come home late and you come home early. You come home big when you're feeling small. You come home straight and you come home curly. Sometimes you don't come home at all. So what in the world's come over you? And what in heaven's name have you done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. Well, I got a heart that burns with a fever, and I got a worried and a jealous man. But I can't love it'll last forever. You get left so far behind. So what in the world's come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the land. It's a mighty mean and a dreadful sorrow that's crossed the evil line today. Well, how can you ask about tomorrow when we ain't got one word to say? So what in the world's come over you? And what in heaven's name have you done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. be on the run. Yeah, I've been running just to be on the run. Yeah, I've been running just to be on the run. Thank you. Billy the Bum lived by the fun and sang of the hobo's delight. He'd prove he could run twice as fast as the sun by losing his shadow at night. He loved every girl in this curly-headed world, but no one will know, it seems, 'cause in tight. For 2 twisted legs from a childhood disease left Billy just a bum in his dreams. And he was just a gentle boy, a real fluorescent light. Laughed nickels on Saturday evening, cried pennies on Saturday night. And your bullets, they can't harm him. No, your knives tear him apart. Humiliation killed him. God bless his little heart. Well, he lived all alone in a rundown home near the side of the old railroad track, where the trains used to run, carrying freight by the ton, blow the whistle as Billy'd wave back. But the children around Billy's hometown seemed to have nothing better to do than run round his house with their tongues from their mouths, making fun of that crippled old fool. And he was just a gentle boy, a real fluorescent light. Cried pennies on Sunday morning, laughed nickels on Saturday night. And your bullets, they can't harm him. No, your knives tear him apart. Humiliation killed him. God bless his little heart. Some folks that wait, some folks that pray for Jesus to rise up again. But none of them folks in their holy cloaks ever took Billy on as a friend. For pity's a crime, and it ain't worth a dime to a person that's really in need. Just treat them the same as you would your own name next time that your heart starts to bleed. For he was just a gentle boy, a real fluorescent light. Cried pennies on Sunday morning, laughed nickels on Saturday night. And your bullets, they can't harm him. No, your knives tear him apart. Humiliation killed him. God bless his little heart. Thank you. I woke up this morning, things were looking bad. Seemed like total silence was the only friend I had. A bowl of oatmeal tried to stare me down and won. And it was 12 o'clock before I realized I was having no fun. But fortunately, at French dinner, I have the key to escape reality. And you may see me tonight with an illegal smile. It don't cost very much, but it lasts a long while. Won't you please tell the man I didn't kill anyone? No, I'm just trying to have me some fun. One of the guitar giants of our day. Well, last time I checked my bankroll, it was getting thin. Sometimes it seems like the bottom is the only place I've been. I chased a rainbow down a one-way street, dead end. And all my friends turned out to be insurance. But fortunately, I have the key to escape reality. And you may see me tonight with an illegal smile. It don't cost very much, but it lasts a long while. Won't you please tell the man I didn't kill anyone? No, I'm just trying to have me some fun. Well, sat down in my closet with all my overalls, trying to get away from all the ears inside my walls. I dreamed the police heard everything I thought. What then? Oh, well, I went to court and the judge's name was Hoffman. But fortunately, I have the key to escape reality. And you may see me tonight with an illegal smile. It don't cost very much, but it lasts a long while. Won't you please tell the man I didn't kill anyone? No, I'm just trying to have me some fun. Well done, son of a gun, hot dog bun, Attila the Hun. My sister is a nun. Thank you. Kill all the flies at once. Today I walk down the street I used to wander. Yeah, I shook my hand and I made myself a bed. Well, there was all these things that I don't think I remember. Hey, how lucky can one man get? I bronzed my shoes and I hung from a review mirror. Bronzed admiration in a blind spot of regret. Well, there was all those things that I don't think I remember. Hey, one man give. I walk down the street I used to wander, yeah, scratch my head and I lit my cigarette. Well, there was all these things that I don't think I remember. Hey, how lucky can one man get? Today I walk down the street I used to wander, yeah, shook my hand and I made myself a bed. Well, there was all these things that I don't think I remember. Hey, how lucky can one man get? Hey, how lucky can one man get? Hey, how lucky can one man get? Thank you. She's going steady with me. We receive a mail in the same mailbox. We watch the same TV. I got rug burns on my elbows. She's got them on her knees. Yeah, I'm going steady with Aunt old Betty. She's going steady with me. Picking my brains out. I've been working at the hardware store. I've been trying to put a chicken in the window, chase away the wolves from the door. Betty's been down in the Aunt old man, bringing home energy. Yeah, I'm going steady with Aunt old Betty. She's going steady with me. Speaking to her in English, she been speaking in English too. But we always speak the same language, but we always are getting through. We'll meet her at a dance at the Union Hall with a night with Daddy G. Yeah, I'm going steady with that old Betty. She's going steady with me. Going steady with Aunt old Betty, she's going steady with me. We receive the mail in the same mailbox, we watch the same TV. I got rug burns on my elbows, she's got them on her knees. Yeah, I'm going steady with Aunt old Betty, she's going steady with me. Yeah, I'm going steady with Aunt old Betty, she's going steady with me. Yeah, I'm going steady with Aunt old Betty, she's going steady with me. Hands off. love you down there. He's just a small fry, just a bit too gun-shy to have his heart touched without a glove. He looks at strangers as potential dangers, trying to steal his aimless love. But love has no mind, it can't spell unkind. It's never seen a heart shaped like a valentine. For if love knew you, will it walk up to you and introduce you to an aimless love? I've been out walking, kind of pillow talking to anyone that has the time for me. But there are some folks, they think that love chokes, it ties and keeps them from being free. But love has no mind, it can't spell unkind. It's never seen a heart shaped like a valentine. For if love knew you, will it walk up to you and introduce you to an aimless love? And he introduced you to an aimless love. Thank you. Stage cigarettes. I can't. They always come out with 6 different ends on them. Looks like a plumber's nightmare. Sam Stone came home with his wife and family after serving in the conflict overseas. And the time that he'd served had shattered all his nerves and left a little shrapnel in his knee. But the morphine eased the pain and the grasp around his brain and gave him all the confidence he'd lacked. With a purple heart and a monkey on his back, there's a hole in Daddy's arm where all the money goes. And Jesus Christ died for nothing, I suppose. Little pitchers have big ears, don't stop to count the years. Sweet songs never last too long on broken radios. Sam Stone's welcome home didn't last too long. He went to work when he spent his last night. And Sammy took to stealing when he got that empty feeder for $100 habit without overtime. And the gold rolled through his veins like 1,000 railroad trains, and eased his mind in the hours that he chose. While the kids ran around wearing other people's clothes, there's a hole in Daddy's arm where all the money goes. And Jesus Christ died for nothing, I suppose. Little pictures have big ears, don't stop to count the years. Sweet songs never last too long on broken radios. Sam Stone was alone when he popped his last balloon, climbing walls while sitting in a chair. But he played his last request while the room smelled just like death, with an overdose hovering in the air. But life had lost its fun, and there's nothing to be done but trade his house that he bought on his GI Bill for a flag draped casket on a local hero's hill. There's a hole in Daddy's arm where all the money goes. Jesus Christ died for nothing, I suppose. Little pictures have big ears, don't stop to count the years. Sweet songs never last too long on broken radios. Thank you. Thank you. Last night I had a dream. Everything was black and white and it smelled like gasoline. We stood in a corner and I held you tight, kissed your mouth till my head got light. Last night when I had a dream. I had a dream last night I had a dream. Birds are flying left and right through the light of a movie screen. We stood in a corner and I held you tight, kissed your mouth till my head got a light. Last night when I had a dream. La 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 la. Sha la 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 la. Sha la 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 la. La 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 la. Dream last night. Birds are flying left and right. Everyone was looking for something to do. I even thought I had a chance with you last night when I had a dream. Last night I had a dream. Everything was black and white and it smelled like gasoline. We stood stood in the corner and I held you tight. Kissed your mouth till my head got a light last night. When I had last night. When I had last night. When I had a dream. Hey, there she goes. Well, I thought she'd never leave, heaven knows. You know, it sure gives me the creeps. So you know when love had a woman to the power of a hat. We both got jiving fever, screwed our heads up tight, then it came to blows. Hey, 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 there she goes. Yeah, there she goes. Hey, there she goes. Just walking down the street, I suppose. The next fellow that she meets should have her head examined by an X-ray machine so he can see all those pictures that I already seen, just so he knows. Hey, 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 there she goes. Ah, there she goes. Well, there must be something somewhere makes me wanna hurt myself inside. Yeah, we was a regular Dr. Jekyll, but together we was a Mr. and Mrs. Hyde. Oh, what a rough, rough ride. Hey, there she goes. Well, she's walking out on me with all her clothes. Looking fine as she could be, you know, I seen her on down at the courthouse. I was sober as the judge. We tried to talk things over, but the grudge wouldn't budge. I said adios. Hey, 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 there she goes. Yeah, there she goes. Yeah, there must be something somewhere makes me wanna hurt myself inside. Yeah, we was a regular Dr. Jekyll's, but together we was a Mr. and Mrs. Hyde. Hey, there she goes. Well, I thought she'd never leave, heaven knows. You know, it sure gives me the creeps, so you know when love had a woman to the power of a hat. We both got jiving fever, screwed our heads up tight, then it came to blows. Hey, 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 there she goes. Hey, there she goes. Yeah, there she goes. Hey, there she goes. Look at the way she walks. There she goes. Thank you. I gotta get this sufficiently out of tune so I can sing with it. We had an apartment in the city. And me and Loretta like living there. Well, it's been years since the kids had grown a life of their own and left us alone. John and Linda live in Omaha, and Joe is somewhere on the road. We lost Davy in the Korean War. Now I still don't know where for. It don't matter anymore. You know that old trees just grow stronger, and old rivers grow wilder every day. Old people just grow lonesome, waiting for someone to say hello in there. Talk much more. She sits and stares through the back door screen, and all the news just repeats itself like some forgotten dream that we both seen. Someday I'm going call up Rudy. We worked together at the factory. What could I say if they asked what's new? Nothing, what's with you? Nothing much to do. You know that old trees just grow stronger, no rivers grow wilder every day. Oh, people just grow lonesome, waiting for someone to say hello in there. Hello. So if you're out walking down the streets in town and spot some hollow ancient ass, well, please don't just pass them by and stare as if you didn't care. Say hello in there. Hello. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Good night. Yeah. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Morgantown, huh? I wrote this for my daddy. He's from Murray, but moved to Paradise. When I was a child, the family would travel down to western Kentucky, where my parents were born. And there's a backwoods old town that's often remembered so many times that my memories are worn. Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where Paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train is hauled away. Well, sometimes we travel right down the Green River to the abandoned old prison down by Adrie Hill, where the air smelled like snakes and we'd shoot with our pistols, but empty pop bottles was all we would kill. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where Paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train is hauled away. About 7 years ago, I took a bunch of people from Time Magazine down to Muhlenberg County to show them where my family was from. And I told them I didn't want them to write a whole story about Peabody Coal Company because I really ain't got nothing against them except I do. I just wanted to take them down there and show them like how pretty it used to be. But when people from Time got down there, they wanted to see this big old shovel because it looks like, when they light it up at night, it looks like Close Encounters. So we stopped at the Peabody office and asked if we could drive our station wagon down there and take a picture of this big old shovel. They said, there ain't no way, we don't want John Prine near there. They started passing pamphlets around town and saying, trying to take my poetic license away for speeding. They said they'd let these guys go down and look at the shovel if they could get equal time, like on Johnny Carson. So they sent out a guy from the Reclamation Committee. He turned out to be my second cousin. We ain't got much to do down there, you know. And he felt he had to stick up for the company, so he said to me in front of the reporters, he says, how do you think you can rape a tree? I said, easy, man. I said, you fucked it, you never even asked his permission. And the coal company came with the world's largest shovel, and he tortured the timber, and he stripped all the land. Well, he dug for the coal till the land was forsaken, and then they wrote it all down as the progress of man. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where Paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train is hauled away. When I die, let my ashes flow down the Green River and let my soul roll on up to the Rochester Dam. I'll be halfway to heaven with Paradise waiting, just 5 miles away from wherever I am. Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where Paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train is hauled away. Well, Mr. Peabody's coal train is hauled away. Well, Mr. Peabody's coal train is hauled away. away. Thank you very much. We're going to have to stop because we're going to let a bunch of other people in, but thank you very much. Thank you. Good night. Hello. I got an airplane ticket and my shirt is sticking out of my chain. You got me painted in a corner where I'm living way beyond my means. Outside my own window, a bird once flew. Now I don't even care what kind of gum I chew. No, baby, I just wanna be with you. Well, I don't wanna wash the dishes, but I'm wishing I could wash my hair. You've been on my mind so long, you must be living up there. Where it's up to the circus, down to the zoo. The monkey's looking at me like I'm looking at you. And whoa, baby, I just wanna be with you. Well, I don't wanna go to London to visit the Queen. She don't like my English, if you know what I mean. Don't wanna walk around like I got nothing to do. Baby, wanna be with you. Baby, wanna be with you. Well, I was cleaning out my wallet while I'm sitting on my living room rug. I was looking at the pictures of the women that I thought I'd done. There was one that begged, one that teased, one God bless me every time I sneeze. But oh, baby, I just wanna be with you. I wanna be with you when there ain't no love, and the bank's all closed with the stars up above. Lonely won't be lonesome when we get through, and I really wanna be with you. Baby, wanna be with you. Baby, wanna be with you. Thank you. Thank you. How you doing? Healthy. You can't live together, you can't live alone. Considering the weather, oh my, how you grown. From the men in the factories to the wild kangaroo. Like those birds of a feather, they're gathering together and they're acting exactly like you. They got mesmerized by lullabies and limbo danced in past. Please lock that door. Well, it don't make much sense, that common sense don't make no sense no more. Just between you and me, it's like pushing when you are to be shoving. like nothing with her head in the oven. Please don't tell me that this really wasn't nothing. One of these days, one of these nights, you take off your hats and they'll read you your rights. You'll want to get high every time you feel low. Hey, Queen Isabella, stay away from that fella. He'll just get you into trouble, you know. But they came here by boat, they came here by plane. They blistered their hand and they burned out their brain. All dreaming a dream that'll never come true. Hey, don't you give me no trouble, I'll call up my double. We'll play piggy in the middle with you. You'll get mesmerized by lullabies and limbo dancing past. Please lock that door. It don't make much sense, that common sense don't make no sense no more. No, it don't make much sense, that common sense don't make no sense no more.
It's an election year, isn't it?
She was a level-headed dancer on the road to alcohol, and I was just a soldier on my way to Montreal. The way she pressed her chest against me, about the time the jukebox broke, yeah, she gave me a peck on the back of the neck. These are the words she spoke: blow up your TV, throw away your paper, go to the country, build you a home, plant a little garden, eat a lot of peaches, try and find Jesus on your own. Well, I sat there at the table and I acted real naive, but I knew that topless lady had something up her sleeve. Well, she danced around the ballroom and she did the hoochie coo. Yeah, she sang her song all night long, telling me what to do. Blow up your teeth, throw away your paper, go to the country, build you a home, plant a little garden, need a lot of peaches, try and find Jesus on your own. Well, I was young and hungry and about to leave that place, when just as I was leaving, well, she looked me in the face. I said, you must know the answer. She said, no, but I'll give it a try. And to this very day, we've been living our way. Here is the reason why. We blew up her teeth, threw well paper, went to the country, built us a home. We had a lot of children, fed them on peaches. They all found Jesus on their own. Yes, they did.
Thank you. I just love a G chord. I learned how to play a G when I was 14, and I was just so much in awe of it, I never wanted to learn another one.
As the cafe was closing on a warm summer night, and Kathy was cleaning the spoons, the radio played the hit parade, and I hummed along with the tune. She asked me to change the station, said the song just drove her insane. But it weren't just the music playing, it was me she was trying to blame. And the sky's black and still now, up on the hill where the angels sing. Ain't it funny how an old broken bottle looks just like a diamond ring, but it's far, far from me. I leaned on my left leg in the parking lot dirt, Kathy was closing the lights. A June bug flew from the warmth that once knew, and I'd wished for once I weren't right. While we used to laugh together, and we'd dance to any old song. Oh, well, you know, she still laughs with me, but she waits just a second too long. And the sky's black and still now, up on the hill where the angels sing. Ain't it funny how an old broken bottle looks just like a diamond ring, but it's far, far from me. Well, I started the engine, I gave it some gas, and Kathy was closing her purse. We hadn't gone far in my beat-up old car, and I was prepared for the worst. Will you still see me tomorrow? No, I got too much to do. Well, a question ain't really a question if you know the answer to. And the sky's black and still now, up on the hill where the angels sing. Ain't it funny how an old broken bottle looks just like a diamond ring, but it's far, far from me. Thank you. Come home late and you come home early. You come home big when you're feeling small. You come home straight and you come home curly. Sometimes you don't come home at all. What in the world's come over you? And what in heaven's name have you done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. Yeah, out there running just to be on the run. Well, I got a heart that burns with a fever, and I got a worried and a jealous man. How can a love that'll last forever get left so far behind? So what in the world's come over you? And what in the heaven's name have you done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. It's a many mean and a dreadful sorrow that's crossed the evil line today. How can you talk about tomorrow when we ain't got one word to say? So what in the world's come over you? And what in the heaven's name have you done? Broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. You're out there running just to be on the run. You're out there running just to be on the run. Thank you. It's called the speed of the sound of loneliness. This is Fish and a Whistle. Now I've been thinking lately about the people I meet, the car wash on the corner and the hole in the street, the way my ankles hurt with shoes on my feet. I'm wondering if I'm gonna see tomorrow. Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us, we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. Then we'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. I'll never catch anything. I was in the army, but I never dug a trench. Used to bust my knuckles on a monkey wrench. I go to town and drink, give the girls a pinch. I don't think they ever even noticed me. Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us, we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. Then we'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. A fish and a whistle and fish. Eat everything that they put on your dish. When we get through, we'll make a big wish that we never have to do this again. Again. Well, on my very first job I said thank you and please. They made me scrub a parking lot down on my knees. And then I got fired for being scared of bees. They only gave me 50 cents an hour. Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us, we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. Then we'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. Let's go fishing, Opie. Fishing and whistle and fish. Eat everything that they put on your dish. When we get through, we'll make a big wish that we'd never have to do this again. Again. Oh, Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us, we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. Then we'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. We'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. We'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. fishing with them. Thank you. Well, last time that I saw her, she was standing in the rain with her overcoat under her arm, leaning on a horsehead cane. She said, Carl, take all the money. She called everybody Carl. My spirit's broke, my mind's a joke, and getting up's real hard. Don't you know her? When you see her, she grew up in your backyard. Come back to us, Barbara Lewis, Hare Krishna, Beauregard. Selling Bibles at the airports, buying Quidditch on the phone. Hey, you talk about a paper route, she's a shut-in without a home. Well, God save her, please, she's nailed her knees to some drugstore parking lot. Hey, Mr. Brown, turn the volume down, I believe this evening's shot. Don't you know her? When you see her, she grew up in your backyard. Come back to us, Barbara Lewis, Hare Krishna, Beauregard. Can't you picture her next Thursday? Can you picture her at all? In a hotel, Boulderado, at the dark end of the hall. I gotta shake myself and wonder why she even bothers me. For if our heartaches were commercials, we'd all be on TV. Don't you know her? When you see her, she grew up in your backyard. Come back to us, Barbara Lewis, Hare Krishna, Beauregard. Come back to us, Barbara Lewis, Hare Krishna, Beauregard. We'll take you back, Barbara. Thank you. Thank you. This is a song here I wrote with a fellow named, I've been living in Nashville for about 4 years now. And, you live down there ain't many clubs at all to go see music. And there's all these musicians live down there. So there's a lot of music made in people's houses. Because, like, the guy who lives across the street plays a saxophone. And the guy that does your plumbing is a songwriter. And you just end up, like, writing a bunch of songs with people because, like, it gets late at night and you want to stay up. And I got used to, I wrote a couple with just a couple of friends just for the hell of it. And one of them would become a hit by Don Williams. Like we didn't even hardly remember writing a song. I guess that's what hits are all about. But after I wrote a couple of songs with a few people, I started thinking about people I'd like to write a song with. And I got a hold of the guy who wrote He Stopped Loving Her Today, because I really like that a whole lot. I used to go down the street and just put that on a cassette, like play it 20 times over with my windows down in my Coupe de Ville. He stopped loving her. So me and this guy, Bobby Braddock, get together, and I believe it was a Super Bowl last year. And hell, I don't know. I don't like football. I just like to watch. I watch the Super Bowl because I like they got all those cameras and the different colors going on the screen. I mean, it's a little dead pig, and they're kicking it around, you know. Anyway, I said,
well, Bobby calls me up the day of the Super Bowl and says, let's get together Monday. And why don't you write some titles, like, so we can get started on something. I never thought of a song like that before. Like, you know, like sometimes I don't even have a title for a song when I go to sing it at first. Like, usually the best thing to do is if somebody likes it, they'll holler for it. Whatever they ask for, that's what you ought to call the thing. Because I've screwed up plenty of times, named it the wrong thing. So I made this whole list in 10 minutes. Like I wrote 14 things. I wasn't going to think about it too long. One was called German Afternoons. And I said that to him the next day, and he went, German Afternoons. And so I said, how about Unwed Fathers? He liked that one. He said, that's country. So we wrote a song about these people are hard to spot on the street, but they know who they are.
Appalachian Greyhound Station.
Shit, I forgot one for a second because Tammy Wynette cut this and she screwed it up. I love Tammy. I mean, I like her to just screw up my songs anyway, but I just got to thinking about it. I'm going to do the long version now.
In an Appalachian Greyhound Station, she sits there waiting in a family way. Goodbye, brother. Tell Mom I love her. Tell all the others I'll ride someday. I'm a teenage lover to an unwed mother, kept undercover like some bad dream. While unwed fathers, they can't be bothered. They run like water through a mountain stream. In a cold and gray town, a nurse says, lay down. This ain't no playground, and this ain't home. There's someone's children out having children in a gray stone building, and they're all alone. From a teenage lover to an unwed mother, kept undercover like some bad dream. While unwed fathers, they can't be bothered. Really run like water through a mountain stream. An Appalachian filling station, his motor's racing. He's got his best clothes on, while her heart's aching in a land forsaken, where homes are breaking before their homes. I'm a teenage lover to an unwed mother, kept undercover like some bad dream. While unwed fathers, they can't be bothered, really run like water through a mountain stream. Baby, baby, your mama loves you. I'll take care of you I hum you lullabies. Your daddy never meant to hurt you ever. He just don't live here, but you got his eyes. For a teenage lover, you're an unwed mother, kept undercover like some bad dream. While unwed father, they can't be bothered, really run like water through a mountain stream. Really run like water through a mountain stream. The Unwed Fathers. Played in Austin last night, and I ran into these two brothers I knew back from Nashville. One of them looks like James Earl Ray, and the other one's just as mean. But they're beautiful guys. They get drunk and they look like they're going to kill somebody, and all they want to do is laugh. So we didn't get much sleep. When I woke up this morning, things were looking bad. Seemed like total silence. I was the only friend I'd had. A bowl of oatmeal tried to stare me down and won. And it was 12 o'clock before I realized I was having no fun. But fortunately, can't do it like I used to. I have the key to escape reality, and you may see me tonight with an illegal smile. It don't cost very much, but it'll last a long while. Won't you please tell the man I didn't kill anyone? No, I'm just trying to have me some fun. It's awful dry in here. Well, last time I checked my bankroll, it was getting thin. Sometimes it seems like the bottom is the only place I've been. I chased a rainbow down a one-way street, dead end. And all my friends turned out to be insurance salesmen. But fortunately, I have the key to escape reality, and you may see me tonight with an illegal smile. It don't cost very much, but it lasts a long while. Won't you please tell the man I didn't kill anyone? No, I'm just trying to have me some fun. It's fun to write a campfire song. Hope none of you aren't singing because you don't think you can sing better than me. Well, I sat down in my closet with all my overalls, trying to get away from all those ears inside my walls. I dreamed the police heard everything I thought. What then? Well, I went to court and the judge's name was Hoffman. But fortunately, I have the key to escape reality, and you may see me tonight. Well done, son of a gun, hot dog burn, Attila the Hun,
My sister just recently went out and become a nun. You sing pretty good. No, I got a couple of very special requests here, and I want to do them right. There's this kid that's 9 years old, and he went and sang at the PTA thing, an amateur thing, like, and he sang Dear Abby, and he won the contest with it. But one of the teachers wouldn't let him sing the last verse of it because he's only 9. He won anyway. This for Eric Jarvis. Dear Abby, my feet are too long. My hair's falling out and my rights are all wrong. My friends, they all tell me that I'm no friends at all. Won't you write me a letter? Won't you give me a call? Sign, bewildered, bewildered. You have no complaint. You are what you are and you ain't what you ain't. So listen up, Buster, and listen up good. Stop wishing for bad luck and a knocking on wood. Eric now plays heavy metal. I always wanted to pick like Eddie Van Halen too. Dear Abby, my fountain pen leaks. My wife hollers at me, and my kids are all freaks. Every side I get up on is the wrong side of bed. If it weren't so expensive, I'd wish I were dead. Sad, unhappy, you have no complaint. You are what you are, and you ain't what you ain't. So listen up, Buster, and listen up good. Stop wishing for bad luck and a knocking on wood. Dear Abby, you won't believe this, but my stomach makes noises whenever I kiss. It's meeting the gumbo over at the Galleria. Yeah, I can't ever stop in the middle of a verse. My girlfriend tells me it's all in my head, but my stomach tells me to write you instead. Sad, noisemaker, you have no complaint. You are what you are and you ain't what you ain't. So listen up, kiddo, and listen up good. Stop wishing for bad luck and a knocking on wood. Okay, Eric, here comes the X-rated version. The only reason I ever wrote this verse is because it happened. The cop let me off when he found out I was a mailman. He said, why didn't you tell me in the first place? The girl had a big Italian father, and I thought he was going to take me to the police station and call her big Italian father. I would be sleeping with the fish. Dear Abby, well, I never thought that me and my girlfriend would ever get caught. We were sitting in the backseat just shooting the breeze with her hair up in curlers and her pants to her knees. Sad, just married, you have no complaint. You are what you are and you ain't what you ain't. So listen up, Buster, and listen up good. Stop wishing for bad luck and a knocking on wood. Sad, dear Abby. Thank you. I want this Souvenir. It's a real good song. Stevie Goodman's got a new album out that you just got to get by mail order. And, well, he's got 2 albums out now by mail order. You just send to his house for him in Seal Beach, California. And me and him went in and cut this song again. And I guess I picked a little bit better than I did 12 years ago. So anyway, when Stevie sings with me, it makes me sound like one of the Everly Brothers. Snow's turned to water. Christmas days have come and gone. Broken toys and faded colors are all that's left to linger on. I hate graveyards and old pawn shops, for they always bring me tears. I can't forgive the way they robbed me of my childhood souvenirs. Memories, they can't be bought, they can't be won at carnivals for free. Well, it took me years to get those souvenirs, and I don't know how they slipped away from me. Broken hearts and dirty windows make life difficult to say. That's why last night and this morning always look the same to me. And I hate reading old love letters, for they always bring me tears. I can't forgive the way they robbed me of my sweetheart's souvenir. Memories, they can't be bought, they can't be won at carnivals for free. Well, it took me years to get those souvenirs, and I don't know how they slipped away from me. Thank you. Kinda confused, got muscles in his head, ain't never been used, thinks he owns half of this town. Started drinking heavy, got a big red nose, beat his old lady with
with a rubber hose, and he took her out to dinner, bought her new clothes. It's the way that the world goes round. That's the way that the world goes round. You up one day, the next you're down. It's a half an inch of water, you think you're gonna drown. That's the way that the world goes round. Sitting in the bathtub, counting my toes when the radiator broke. Water all froze, I got stuck in the ice without my clothes, naked as the eyes of a clown. I was crying ice cubes, hoping I'd croak when the sun come through the window. The ice all broke, I stood up and laughed, thought it was a joke. It's the way that the world goes round. That's the way that the world goes round. You up one day, the next you're down. It's a half an inch of water, you think you're gonna drown. That's the way that the world goes round. 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 Steady with Ann or Betty, she's going steady with me. We receive a meal in the same mailbox, we watch the same TV. I got rug burns on my elbows, she's got them on her knees. Yeah, I'm going steady with Ann or Betty, she's going steady with me. Brains out. I've been working at the hardware store. I've been trying to put a chicken in a window, chasing away the wolf from the door. Betty's been down in the I know a man, bringing home energy. Yeah, I'm going steady with Ann or Betty, she's going steady with me. I've been speaking to her in English, she's been speaking in English too. We always speak the same language, the highway to get her through. Well, I made her ready to dance at the Union Hall. It was a night with Daddy G. Yeah, I'm going steady with Ann or Betty, she's going steady with me. Steady with Ann or Betty, she's going steady with me. We receive a meal in the same mailbox, we watch the same TV. I got rug burns on my elbows, she's got them on her knees. Yeah, I'm going steady with Ann or Betty, she's going steady with me. Yeah, I'm going steady with Ann or Betty, she's going steady with me. Yeah, I'm going steady with Ann or Betty, she's going steady with me. Hands off. Don't touch her. People that are sad, sometimes they wear a frown. And people that are kings, sometimes they wear a crown. But all the people who don't fit get the only fun they get from people putting people down. People putting people down. And people without love sometimes build a fence around the garden up above that makes the whole world go round. But all the people who don't fit, they get the only fun they get from putting other people down. From people putting people down. So cold. Sometimes it gets so cold. You may lose your wife, you may lose your family, and you may lose your man just to keep your sanity. But all them people who don't fit, they get the only fun they get from people putting people down. People putting people down. People who are glad, well, sometimes they wear a smile. And people without dreams, they walk the extra mile. But all them people that don't fit, they get the only fun they get from people putting people down. People putting people down. People putting people down. People putting people down. So cold. Sometimes it gets so cold. Thank you. I can be happy as a sardine in a can, just as long as I got my woman. I can run stark naked and live in an old oak tree, just as long as she's with me, my woman. The cannibals could catch me and fry me in a pan, just as long as I got my woman. Well, I could get the electric chair for a phony rap, just as long as she's sitting in my lap, my woman. I'd run a mile just to see her smile and put her loving arms around my neck. Oh, heck. My spine starts tingling and them bells start ringing when she's with me. Oh, can't you see? They could torture me and stretch me like a rubber band, just as long as I got my woman. Well, I could jump off a cliff and never have no fear, just as long as she is near, my woman. Thanks. Figure we wait a while. It's alphabetical order, you know. That's kind of a weird song.
I wrote this song. I didn't sing it for anybody for about 4 months because I didn't want them to put me somewhere I didn't want to go. And let me think about it. Whoa! I didn't get the same watch you got for Christmas. Now for my next song. This one here comes from a story my granddad told me a long time ago. He was taking me across this river on a car ferry, and I had never been on a car ferry before, so I started asking him questions about like car ferries, and he gave me the whole history of them in about 10 minutes. And then he said you couldn't always cross here. He said you used to have to cross about 11 miles up the river. He said, but it was a real dangerous place to get on a car ferry at, because you had to put your car up to the top of this real steep hill and get out of the car and look down and see if the ferry was on your side of the river, because the hill was so steep. He said there were no brakes in the world that was going to hold your car back. I believed everything my granddad told me. So he told me about this family. They went out for a Sunday drive once, and nobody ever seen them again. They searched for this family in their car for a little while. It was a small town, and they didn't have a very large budget. It was a particularly deep part of the river, so they ended up declaring that part of the river to be bottomless because they didn't have a pole long enough to go down to the bottom. And I thought, when my granddad said bottomless, I thought, God, bottomless. That's a long fucking way. Yeah. I looked over at him and I thought, when I'm as old as him, those people are still going to be falling. Yeah. I got to thinking, though, maybe if these people they had windows sealed real good and they had a little food in the car, and not like most families, they were able to get along. They're just falling. Mr. Sandman, could you turn the guitar down for this one a little bit? Thanks, man. Look, I just want to use a pick. Oh, I had to change one thing about this song from the story. I couldn't find enough shit to rhyme with river. So the song's called The Bottomless Lake. Here's a story of a man and his family and a big trip that they took. I heard all about it in a restaurant and I read it in a history book. They rented a car at the Erie Canal, but the car didn't have no brake. Said, my God, this car is gonna fall into the bottomless lake. Mama turned to Daddy with a pale face, said, I've done something horribly wrong. The water's still running in the bathtub, and I think I left the kitchen light on. And then I heard a crash, and the car went splash, the compass rolled around and around. Oh, for heaven's sake, we fell in a lake, and I think we're all gonna drown. We are falling down, down to the bottom of a hole in the ground. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. I'm so scared I can hardly breathe. I may never see my sweetheart again. There was plenty of food in the back seat, and the windows was rolled up tight. So we all nibbled on a chicken leg and told stories way through the night. Pa told one that he told before, and the baby got a bellyache. Said Ma to Pa, my God, this car is falling down the bottomless lake. We are falling down, down to the bottom of a hole in the ground. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. I'm so scared I can hardly breathe. I may never see my sweetheart again. Papa played the music on the radio, and Mama rocked the baby to sleep. He said he would have taken the other road, but he didn't think the lake was that deep. Well, if the ferry had been there at the end of the pier, we'd be halfway to Uncle Jake's. Instead of looking at fish out the window, I wish we'd hit the bottom of the bottomless lake. We are falling down, down to the bottom of a hole in the ground. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. I'm so scared I can hardly breathe. I may never see my sweetheart again. About the first 25 songs I wrote, I put characters in them with names. And after a while, it got real strange because once you introduce somebody, you have to do something with them at the end of the song. Sometimes you have to kill them. I don't always like to do that. So if you don't want to kill them and you don't want to come up with an ending, you just put a moral on it. Here's the moral. So if you're ever going on a big trip, you better be careful out there. Start everything on your good foot. Wear clean underwear. Take along a Bible in the backseat. Read of David and of Solomon. For if you make a mistake in the bottomless lake, you may never see your sweetheart again. If you should make a mistake in the bottomless lake, you may never see your sweetheart again. If you should make a mistake in the bottomless lake, you may never see your sweethearts again. Thank you. Thank you. I got drafted in January 1966 in the Army. I was like about 11 years old. And about 6 of my buddies all went at the same time. And some of them, like, some of us went to Germany, some of us went to Nam, some of us, like, stayed in the States and Korea. But one of us became a Marine. He got drafted. They needed a certain quota of Marines. And we was all sitting down there, and this kid his name was Ricky Rebel. And he was just like his name sounded. So the sergeant was telling everybody who was filling out the forms, he said, I want you guys to tell me right now if nobody's got a pencil. Because once I tell you to start, he said, don't come up here asking me for no pencil. He says, does everybody understand? And everybody screamed, yes, Sergeant. So he says, go ahead, open your books. 30 seconds later, Ricky Rebel walks up to the desk and goes, he says, hey, Sarge, you got a pencil? And the guy reached in the desk and he said, sure, Marine. Sam Stone came home to his wife and family after serving in the conflict overseas. And the time that he'd served had shattered all his nerves and left a little shrapnel in his knee. But the morphine eased the pain and the grass grew around his brain and gave him all the confidence he'd lacked. With a purple heart and a monkey on his back, there's a hole in Daddy's arm where all money goes. And Jesus Christ died for nothing, I suppose. Little pictures have big ears, don't stop to count the years. Sweet songs never last too long on broken radios. Sam Stone's welcome home didn't last too long. He went to work when he spent his last dime. Sammy took to stealing when he got that empty feeling for $100 habit without overtime.
Gold roll through his veins like 1,000 railroad trains. And he's just minding the hours that he chose, while the kids ran around wearing other people's clothes. There's a hole in Daddy's arm where all the money goes. And Jesus Christ died for nothing, I suppose. The little pitchers have big ears, don't stop to count the years. Sweet songs never last too long on broken radios. Sam Stone was alone when he popped his last balloon, climbing walls while sitting in a chair. Well, he played his last request while the room smelled just like death, with an overdose hovering in the air. But life had lost its fun, and there's nothing to be done but trade his house that he bought on the GI Bill for a flag draped casket on a local hero's hill. There's a hole in Daddy's arm where all the money goes. And Jesus Christ died for nothing, I suppose. The pitchers have big ears, don't stop to count the years. Sweet songs never last too long on broken radios.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Last time I played here at Rockefeller's, I sang this song here, and a girl come up and handed me a rose and gave it to me and put it on a stool, and I sang this song for her. This Ann Fortune was her name. The rain came down on a tin roof, hardly a sound was left from the birthday party. The kitchen light fell asleep on the bedroom floor. Me and her was talking softer than all the time before I'd lost her. Bet you sat on top of a chest of drawers. One red rose in the Bible, pressed between a holy alphabet. Probably wouldn't believe you if you told me, but what I never knew, I never will forget. Rainy nights get dark real early. Her dress was soft, her hair was curly. We danced around the table to the old banjo. Rainy nights was made for lovers. We laid her still beneath the covers. I ain't never felt like that before. One red rose in the barrel, pressed between a holy alphabet.
Probably wouldn't believe you if you told me. But what I never knew, I never will forget. What I never knew, I never will forget. Woke up this morning, put on my slippers, walked in the kitchen and died. And oh, what a feeling when my soul went through the ceiling and on up into heaven I did ride. When I got there, they did say, John, it happened this little way. Well, you slipped upon the floor and it hit your head. And all the angels sang just before you passed away. Well, these were the very last words that you said. Please don't bury me down in the cocoa ground. No, I'd rather have them cutting me up and pass me all around. Throw my brain in a hurricane, the blanket half my eyes, and the death could take both of my ears and the little man inside. Get my stomach to Milwaukee if they run out of beer. Put my socks in a cedar box just to get them out of here. Venus de Milo could have my arms. Look out, I got your nose. Sell my heart to the junk man and give my love to Rose. But please don't bury me down in that cocoa ground. No, I'd rather have them cutting me up and pass me all around. Throw my brain in a hurricane, but I could have my eyes. And the death could take both of my ears and the little man aside. Give my feet to the footloose, careless, fancy free. And give my knees to the needy, don't pull that stuff on me. Well, hand me down my walking cane, it's a sin to tell a lie. Send my mouth way down south and kiss my ass goodbye. But please don't bury me down in the cocoa ground. No, I'd rather have them cut me up and pass me all around. Throw my brain in a hurricane, the blanket held my eyes, and the death could take both of my ears at the little man aside. Oh! Thank you and God bless you. Thank you. I'd love to.
They used to bounce, you know. I hate it when people play tricks on you.
Sailing around, sailing around, sailing around. I've been sailing around again. I've been sailing around. I can't get back to you. Hanging around, hanging around, hanging around. I've been out hanging around again. I've been out hanging around, but I can't get back to you. So tell me, where have you been so long? Or what have I done so wrong? Well, I'm so glad I finally found you. I can't wait to put my arms around you. Sailing around, I can't get back to you. Shopping around, shopping around, shopping around. I've been shopping around again. I've been shopping around, but can't get back to you. So tell me, where have you been so long? And what have I done so wrong? Well, I'm so glad that I finally found you. I can't wait to put my arms around you. Sailing around, I can't get back to you. Sailing around, sailing around, sailing around. I've been sailing around again. I've been sailing around, but can't get back to you. I've been sailing around, but can't get back to you. I've been sailing around, but can't get back to you. Thank you.
Pardon? Man, I don't know. It's about 8 minutes long, and I ain't sang in about 8 years. Light blue sedan. Did I write that? Light blue sedan. Well, I'm going to sing. This young lady here asked me to sing hello in there, so I'm going to sing that. Okay. They ain't taking your drinks away, have they?
We had an apartment in the city, and me and Loretta like living there. Well, it's been years since the kids had grown lives of their own and left us alone. John and Linda living on my house, and Joe is somewhere on the road. We lost Davy in the Korean War, and I still don't know what for. It don't matter anymore. You know that old trees just grow stronger. No rivers grow wilder every day. Oh, people just grow lonesome, waiting for someone to say hello in there, hello. I wrote this song after I heard John Lennon do Across the Universe. I was just inviting him to my gigs in case he'd come down. Somebody told me he wore the tape out though. Yeah, Loretta, we don't talk much more. She sits and stares through the back door screen, and all the news just repeats itself like some forgotten dream that we both seen. Someday I'll go and call up Rudy. We work together at the factory. But what could I say if they ask what's new? Nothing, what's with you? Nothing much to do. You know that old trees just grow stronger. No rivers grow wilder every day. Oh, people just grow lonesome, waiting for someone to say hello in there, hello. So let the owl walking down the streets in town and spot some hollow ancient ass. Well, please don't just pass it by and stare as if you didn't care. Say hello in there, hello. Drinking, gonna have some fun. Well, my daddy was a pistol, I'm a son of a gun, and I got to do what I'm thinking of, and I'm gonna give you some of my love. Yeah, I'm gonna give you my sweet love. A boy like me, a boy like me, that's what you get from a boy like me. A boy like me, a boy like me, that's what you get from a boy like me. I bought the farm and I got the deed, and I got exactly what you need. So you cook the dinner and I'll chop the wood, 'cause I'm gonna give you something good. Yeah, I'm gonna give you something good. Boy like me, boy like me. Don't you give me no trouble, don't you give me no grief. When I got to go, honey, I got to leave. But I'll be back when the morning comes. And if I got any left, I'm gonna give you some. If I got any left, I'm gonna give you some. A boy like me, a boy like me, that's what you get from a boy like me. A boy like me, a boy like me, that's what you get from a boy like me. My daddy told me on the day he died, don't you let no lawyer take you for a ride. So stick by me and stand by my side, 'cause I'm gonna take you for my bride. Yeah, I'm gonna take you for my bride. A boy like me, a boy like me, that's what you get from a boy like me. A boy like me, a boy like me, that's what you get from a boy like me. I got to do what I'm thinking of, and I'm gonna give you my sweet love. Yeah, I'm gonna give you all of my love. Yeah, I'm gonna give you all my love. Thanks a whole lot. Appreciate it. Have a nice night. Thank you.
We'd like to thank you for coming out this evening. We hope you enjoyed this show. We'd like to remind you to pick up a Rockefeller's calendar on your way out to find out more about upcoming events. Once again, thank you for coming out this evening.